Good morning, students. Yesterday's class, so I will explain about the functions. What is the function? What is the syntax of the function? Why you are using the functions in C language? These all are discussed in previous class. Today we are going to start types of user defined functions using in C. These are 4 different types. These 4 different user defined functions are: number 1, function with no arguments and no return value. Second one, function with no arguments and return a value. Next, third one, function with arguments and no return value. The next, fourth one, function with arguments and a return value. These are the 4 types of functions we are using in C language. First of all, we discussing about the function with no arguments, no return value. Here, functions can either be used to display information or they are completely dependent on user inputs. So, here is an example. Here is an example for the function that is no argument, no return value. Here which takes 2 numbers as input from the user and display which one is the greatest number of these 2 numbers. Here we can take hash include stdio.h, conio.h. These are the standard libraries we can include in your program. The next, declaration of the function, that name is gn, greatest number, that stands for. So we can declare the function name is gn. This is void type. The next, main is the actual function here, that is integer type. In main, so we can call the function, we can call the user defined function, that name is gn. So whenever it can call the function in main, directly the function will be, the entire function will be called in that function. So whatever statements you have to write, those all statements will be called by the gn. So you can mention gn function in main. So that is the main is the calling function, gn is the called function. So you can call the gn in main. So the entire task will be called in that place. So in the task, in the user defined function, so you can implement the logic. The logic is here, you have to define 2 variables, those are ij. Then the next, in generally you can enter 2 numbers, printf statement for ij. Then next you can declare the variables ij in the scanf statement. Then you can check the condition whether I is greater than j or not. So it will be print the value of I is greatest if the condition is satisfied. So if the condition is not satisfied, it will be print the value of j is bigger number. The entire logic will be including in the task, including in the specific task. The specific task is the user defined task. that is gn. So that entire task will be called by the main program. So in which place the main program will be called, the entire task will be entered into the main program. So it will be displays the bigger number is 45. So that means here there is no passing the arguments to the user defined function. From the user defined function, so there is no returning value. gn is the user defined function. There is no declaration of the function arguments. That means the function arguments cannot take in the value from the calling function. Then next, this user defined function cannot return the value to the main. So entire logic will be including in the task. The printing is also available in that function. The task will be called in the main, and also whatever logic is including in that entire thing will be called by the main function. So that means in the main function, call the user defined program in one place, in any place of the main, so that will be called, and also whatever logic is including in that will be implemented. That's all. Then next, going to be taken as another function, that is function with no arguments and no return value. Function with no arguments, but it can be return a value. So again same example will be applied to this no arguments and a return value. Here you can declare the function, that name is gn. Then next, you can take the main function, int r is the variable. In that variable you can assign the function name. So this is the calling of the function. The function will be called into the main program. So in that place the entire task will be entered into that place, and also whatever result will be returned from this task, that will be assigned into variable r in the main program. R equals gn means, so when it is function call, the entire task will be completely coming into this place. So in this task, so after checking of I is greater than j, I will be, if it is true, it will be including in gn, else the greatest value j will be including in gn. Whenever it will be returns the greatest number from gn variable, so that will be declared in the user defined function. The gn will be return the greatest number into the r variable of the function main. So here it is a no arguments can be passed from main to user defined function. No passing of the actual parameter values to the formal parameter values, but the user defined function may be return the output to the main program. So this is the no arguments and no return value. And third one, function with arguments and no return value. Here it will be passed the values from actual arguments to formal arguments, but user defined function cannot return the value. Here same example will be applied to this function also. So in this place I can take gn is the function name. Function variables are a, b. Function will be declared on the top of the main. In main function you can take the variables ij are the actual variables. So in that actual variables we have to read two values. Whenever you can call the function in the main program, so automatically values will be passed from I to x, j to y. Here int x, int y are the functional parameters, ij are the actual parameters. In main function actual parameters are ij. In the user defined function xy are the formal parameters. Whenever it will be receives the values from the actual values, actual variables, the formal parameters xy are received the values from the actual parameters ij. Whenever it will be receives the values from ij, those are 25, 45 from the actual arguments, so it can check the condition. Then next, the condition is true, automatically print the value of x is higher. The condition is false, automatically print the value of y is higher. So it will be takes the arguments from the main, it will be taken the values from the actual arguments, but it cannot returns the output to the main. That means it will be taken the values from the actual arguments. It means here user defined function can be assigns or takes the values from the actual parameters, but it cannot return value to the main. This is the example of third one. Then next, fourth one, function with arguments but there is a return value. That means with arguments with return value. Taken the arguments from actual parameters, so receiving the values, so when it will be checked if that is greatest or not, then higher one will be returned to the main. So same program can be applied to this. So here mention gn function, variables are a comma b, the type is integer type, function type is also integer. The next main program can be declared as integer. So in that main program we declares I comma j comma are the variables, ij for reading the data variables, r is the resultant variable. So whenever you can enter the data in the main program, so after entering the data, the next immediately you can call the function here. The function is gn of ij. In that ij actual values are there. Ij are the actual variables, the values are available in that ij, but I value will be assigned to the function argument x, the next j value will be assigned to the function argument y. So whenever it will be receives the values from actual parameters, so it will be check the condition, that is the function definition. The function definition is user defined function. The user defined function is gn. So in that gn we have to write int x, int y, these two are the integer type variables. These are the functional parameters. These functional parameters will be receives the values from the actual parameters of the main function. So after passing the values to these actual parameters, passing the values from actual parameters to these formal parameters, after that it will be check the condition if that x value of x is greater than y or not. So if the value of x is greatest, return x to r, else return y to r. The function, the entire function will be called in the main program. So the entire task will be called in the main program. So automatically values will be passing from ij to xy. So after receiving the values from ij, automatically it will be apply the logic on that, process on that. So after processing, whatever output will be returned from this user defined function, that will be assigned to the variable r in the main function. So after that, so naturally can write the printf statement. The bigger number is %d is the format specifier of r. So then that means you can print the value of r. So that means the entire program will be compiled by the running of this program. It will ask us the two numbers through the keyboard, that is can enter, those are 25 and 45. So after that it will be given the biggest number is 45. So these are the general function types in the C language. So the next, you can apply call by value, call by reference methods in the functions topic. So later we will discuss about the call by value and call by reference methods in the C programming language. Okay students, thank you.